We are ready to go hunting. G6. What else? Go find a buck. First day. Hopefully, it's got to be a big deer to shoot, but right?
No.
Bullshit.
It's got to be a deer with horns.
The weather conditions aren't so great, but we're gonna make the best of it. Got 3 good set of eyeballs, and hopefully, now 2.
These are fresh pair of eyeballs. They're ready for some.
And hopefully we see something. Weather conditions aren't so great, but we'll see. It's supposed to be snow on the ground, no snow on the ground. So we're just gonna rely on the eyeballs to find the deer, not the snow. Right?
No bucks.
No deer.
No deer. Not even a doe. Just a bunch of freaking little chipmunks and birds.
1 rabbit. 1 barefooted person.
1 barefooted person, which happened to be a bear. No deer so far. It's about 9 o'clock. Been glassing all this big country and just haven't turned anything up. But we're gonna move to another spot, see if we can find some bucks. See you at the next spot.
I haven't seen a dang thing. All this land. Nothing here. Wonder if they're still higher. It's the only thing I could think of.
Just got to a pretty good glassing spot here. A lot of country to look at, but just not picking them up. Just talked to another couple hunters and same thing, they haven't found anything either, so just keep picking apart this country and see if we can class one up. All it takes is 1, baby, so see what happens here. Little midday lunch right here. A little lasagna with some meat sauce. Not too bad. That guy probably for dinner. Had this one before, super good. But for the Mountain House, my favorite flavor. Can't go wrong with the lasagna and meat sauce. Oh yeah. But this will freshen up the eyeballs right here. Pick up a buck.
Let's see.
So how much do you think of this guy?
How watery do you like your rum?
Yeah, what are you making?
A mess. Trying to find a spot here.
it yourself. It probably tells you how much water you need. 2 cups. So fill that whole thing up.
The whole thing?
Yeah, you want 2 cups of water.
Only 2 cups.
It's got a mark
Oh,
on there.
that's not full. But you don't put that in there right away.
No. Just bring it to a boil and then throw it in there. You have a fork?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with this guy?
So I put mine this way.
You put it on there first?
Mm-hmm. Why is it loose?
Getting a little lunchtime going here, boys. Already ate because I couldn't wait. I'm a rapper, maybe a poet, didn't even know it.
No.
We just had the Mountain House. Now we got the Chad signature meals. Fire. Probably got like 6 more minutes on this one. This guy wants ramen because he's got to be a light eater. The stomach.
It's not the stomach. I'll just put that in there.
Yeah. You should eat it out of there. Just make sure you wash it. This thing's boiled pretty fast. Might have to break this in half. Fish that fits in there.
These guys didn't see any deer?
Nuh-uh. So no deer. It's like, oh, well, it's not like what it used to be 5-6 years ago.
What did he say? At least that's all he said. How are these?
I mean, there is no deer.
What's going on here?
As usual, we got another flat. So every hunt trip, we get a flat.
Just came into a little tire shop. Get our tire all fixed up. Checking in. Got service again, so getting the tire all fixed up and back on the mountain. So always something on a hunting trip. Always something. But it's all part of it. Got to be prepared. Gonna go pick up a little pump. Get this tire fixed up. Get back to glassing.
Because I remember seeing that. See the one on top higher?
Tell us what we got going on here.
We got 4 bucks. We got a pretty good one that we kind of, well, I didn't get to see. But that's probably the shooter. And we got a 3x3 possibly bedded up there with a doe. And what else we got? And we got probably a good sized fork. So game plan is probably sit here, see if we can pick them up from their beds. And if not, maybe see if they get up at midday. So we're gonna sit here and glass, see what we could see.
We found the deer is what he meant to say. After a day of not seeing a whole lot. Saw some does, no bucks. All the deer we've seen this morning have been bucks and a handful of does, so we're in them. We are in the deer, so now we got a game plan. Go sit and glass this ridge or this mountainside. See what moves. A lot of deer sign.
Yeah.
and bear sign. So they're in here. There's animals in here. Whew. Gonna load up the gear. Get all situated for a nice sit. Glass. See if we can make a play on a buck.
Hey, I say we go check it out again. That little spot.
Get a second opinion.
Yeah, get a visual, and then come back.
What do you think?
I think it's a good idea. We just need to stand up and put a bullet through him, hopefully.
Right through the shoulders.
Right there, somewhere on it.
Right through the shoulders, so we don't have to do a crazy track job. But hopefully this next clip is us moving in on a deer. Tired. Just glassing some. Just waiting to see if maybe these bugs will stand up. They came over the ridge right in front of us. There's a few little pockets that we think they fell into. Probably bedded down. They were moving, but we didn't see them. We come over to this side. We didn't see them on the hillside, so we think they're still in the air. We also got another 3x3 with the doe. That's a pretty nice one. So we have 4 bucks in here with a doe. 3 pretty good shooters, 1 big fork, a 3x3. And I didn't get to see the other one, but from what the boys are saying, he was the shooter. But all 3 of them were shooters. We'll see. Just holding up. About midday in here, 12:30. Been glassing for probably 3.5 hours, 4 hours or so. I've heard a couple gunshots on the other side of the mountain. So these deer are moving. We just gotta pick them up. It's right there. So we've got a couple other guys walking up into this bowl too, so could be a good or bad thing. Either blow out the spot or maybe push one to us. We'll see. He's just a fork. I mean, he's at his ears, but he's not a very tall fork. He's looking right at us. It might be a 3. Might be that 3x3 actually. Look, Anthony. That's a zoomed in. If you're gonna take him, I think that's it right there. It might be a 3x3. I can't tell. He's looking straight at us. He's past his ears.
Do you want him?
I want to say it's a 3x3, but it's hard to tell. He's looking straight at us. I think it's a 3x3. Yeah, it's a 3x3. If you want to take him, go ahead. Yep, 3x3. Take him. Take him. Take him. He's right there. He just moved a little bit. Good. You better hurry. He's going up the hill. He's going up the rock. Drop. Dropped him. Nice. I just got it. 3x3, yeah. Yeah, he's good. It's that one we saw yesterday.
We just shot a 3x3. That was the goal, at least a 3x3.
He's a good one. He's about as past his ears, maybe right at his ears.
There's bigger ones in here, but that means we might be going to Arizona. We going to Arizona?
You want to go to Arizona?
Zona boys?
Are you down? Yeah. We gotta make some phone calls.
Well,
Anthony spotted him.
Yeah, there was a buck from yesterday that he had spotted.
I don't know how you saw that deer.
I don't know.
When you said there's a deer right there, I'm like, I don't see the deer.
Yeah, because when we were coming up this hill right here, I looked up and you could just see like the brush, and then all I saw was
because they were down in this crack right here.
All I saw was two little white butts, and then he gave us a good broadside shot the first time, and I was like, no, and then he went up, but luckily he gave us another shot.
I was getting pretty scared there for a second because you couldn't pick him up. Well, and he was, and that doe was moving, and he was trailing her pretty good. So
I see a bunch of rocks. So you say the whole by the
rocks, the big rock,
the big rocks,
that biggest rock,
clump of rocks on the top. But then he went behind the tree too, so
yeah,
where you were.
Well, then I couldn't see him. Then I saw the doe moving. I think it was the doe.
Couldn't ask for a better freaking shot.
I know.
Well, then we moved up here. That's why I knew he was
as soon as I started seeing him going up, I was getting ready to move up.
Well, see all these trees? Gonna go up. There's clearings right there.
I thought he went up and over. That's what I thought.
No, he was just riding that face.
No, he was going on that little ledge there.
Walked maybe, I don't know, 500 yards from the truck.
200 max.
200 yards from the truck.
Good.
Got out of the truck a little bit, took a little walk, and
hey,
Anthony spotted him.
We shot him, we dropped him, but let's wait till we get up there.
Yeah, I know. We shot him, and we hope he's dropped. I mean, we saw him drop. I got the kill shot.
Dropped, right?
Yeah, he dropped.
Shoulder,
but
right?
neck, shoulder. So
I should have gone through his front shoulder out the other side.
we got to get to working on this deer, and yeah, we can probably make it back home today and start cutting this film. And I'm pretty excited. This is gonna be awesome. This is my dad's G6 hunt, so took him some points to draw it. He got it, and now the work really begins. And glad we were able to get done. It's pretty beautiful country up here. High mountain stuff. High mountain mule deer. This buck was rutting. You see how big his neck was?
Yeah.
What's that rock look like? What's that rock look like?
We got mushroom tip rock, and we got boner rock.
Is this the Mule buck or the boner buck? Boner buck.
Hey, well, on the right side, it's not a far walk up the hill, and we're going downhill.
I know.
How long is this for, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, right here, huh?
See this green patch? This is where he's standing, man. I could smell him.
I guess we're kidding.
You smell him?
I think he had us. I know. Where'd I get him? Right here. Pretty sure.
3x3?
He's 3x3.
Whew. So we spotted, okay, well, this is a G6 buck. We spotted this guy yesterday on the opposite side of the hill, and he was with the doe, and we decided to check the opposite side of the hill this morning and spotted him. Anthony spotted him and made a hotel decision to take this guy. we weren't seeing very many deer, so this is probably one of the better ones. This is probably only the 7th deer we've seen in probably 4 days. So, and we saw this guy yesterday, so the decision was made to
probably should pull the plug on this guy. So this is actually my first deer for California. So we got 7:30 right now. Checkout time is 11. We're about a half hour away. But no, it's been fun. Couldn't ask for a better crew. My boys.
We gotta work on that.
We gotta work on that. But that's what it's all about.
Got her done.
What do you gotta say?
No, it was an awesome hunt. Beautiful country up here. I mean, yeah, the deer's a bonus, but we've had a good time up here, hanging out, glassing new country, checking out new country, trying to figure out these deer. I think that's the hardest part. Just, you know, it's a different species. I mean, it's a mule deer, but these are high country mountain mule deer. They're a little different than our coastal bucks, so trying to figure them out. Yeah, trying to figure them out was tough. It took us a couple days, a day or two, and finally figure out where the deer would be, and we've been finding them, but just not in the abundance we thought we would. So
I guess usually during if it's snow, you're gonna be able to see a whole bunch of deer, but no snow. Actually a little colder today, but no snow to push them off the mountains.
Yeah,
that's the main part of this area, why it makes it so good. But actually they're rutting right now. This guy stinks. But
you can see peat all over him. So
what do you gotta say?
Nothing, man. It was a fun hunt, you know. Glassing up high country. It's beautiful out here. I mean, I'd do it again. Hopefully, maybe if you try to do it, that'd be fun to come out.
Yeah, it's pretty country. So now the work begins. Not too far from the truck, we actually just decided to pull into this dirt road, and we only walked probably 200 yards.
200 miles.
Jeez, I would think I'd be here.
We only went about 200 yards, and Anthony spotted this buck on the hillside, so kind of worked out. It's almost like a magnet. We kind of knew where we wanted to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And boom.
It was calling our name.
Couldn't ask for a chip shot.
Yeah, and this guy was exactly probably on the opposite side of the hill where we saw him yesterday. So we passed him yesterday.
He's about what? 1,200 yards, something like that?
He was like 1,200 yards away yesterday.
But we didn't go after him, and he just went over the hill. This is probably the opposite side of the hill that he
this
went.
is probably the hill he came back on.
But yeah.
Buck down.
Buck down. He's a pretty little guy.
Little neck, double throat patch.
Double throat patch here on this guy.
Stinky.
Yeah, he smells. But we get to go home a little bit early. This is we would have been here till Sunday. Today's Monday, so we actually did it in 3 days. So, but we weren't seeing too many deer, so we had to take this guy right here. This is probably one of the better ones that we saw. But I'm happy with him. Like I said,
I would have shot him.
Couldn't ask with a better crew. So always have fun with the boys. And their eyes are better than mine, I think. But my game plans are the game plans that work usually.
It is true.
It's a team effort.
Team effort. So we're good.
All right, let's get to working.
Now the work begins. Finished it out 3 days.
3 days.
Weren't seeing, like I said, we weren't seeing too many deer, so this was the first deer we saw this morning. I'll let the boys decide. This guy had his girlfriend or wife on his mind the whole time.
Oh my God, no.
I said, Anthony, your decision. It's like with the deer, he said, let's go home. I mean, shoot him.
What a dirtball.
But no, good buck. Now, hopefully, we have Arizona. I have an Arizona tag up until Sunday. So if we can get home in time, relax, and hopefully run up to Arizona. I have a Coos deer tag. So this is why we kind of chose to this guy here too. So we're good. We weren't seeing too many deer, but we're good. He's a good buck. He's outdoors, does it again. Huh, boys?
Yes, sir. Like you said, got it done. Pretty good buck. I would have shot him. Now it's time to head out.
Later. Where's the truck already?
Final words.
I got it done. Fun hunt. Seen some bucks, but not as many as we thought we were gonna see. But altogether, it was different experience, different terrain. So yeah, it was a blast. This is fun. Like I said, it's not always about the hunting. It's about spending time with people and hunting, camping, and shooting shit. All right.
That was a fun hunt. I do it again. You know, we got a good crew.
The only deer you spotted was that buck this trip.
No, it was not. No, actually, no, it was. It was only that buck. But
That counted.
the one that counted on the way up. But no, it was a good hunt. You know, I do it again. And next up's Arizona for Steve. So we'll see if we can get it done for him.
So we got an Arizona tag, and then late December, if I fill my tag, the late December is gonna be all you.
Yeah. And we'll see if I can get it done.
So it'll be an archery, mule deer, coos. We can get it done.
Hopefully.
We'll get it done.
We out of here. Now the work is over. Gotta get up, pack out, and go home.
Was that a 15-minute walkout?
15-minute walkout, baby. Let's go.